animals. So let us today learn about adaptations for food. So how do different animals adapt themselves for food? Let us learn about the children. Turn to page number 30. So children, different animals eat different types of food. Isn't it? Different animals eat different types of food, and they can be classified as herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous, scavengers and parasites. According to the food habits, they can be classified into herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous, scavengers and parasites. So children, what are herbivorous animals? Animals that eat plants and their parts. So the animals that eat the only plants are known as herbivorous animals, isn't it? Or plant eating animals. So these animals have sharp and flat front teeth which helps them in cutting and biting the leaves of the plants. And then their inner side of the mouth help them in chewing the grass or leaves. So examples of such animals are sheep, buffalo, cow, goats are some examples of herbivorous animals. So children, then what about elephants and giraffe? How do they eat their food? So elephant and giraffe also eat the leaves of the trees, isn't it? So elephants have strong teeth. Elephants have strong teeth which allow them to eat the twigs and sugarcane plants. And also children, they have strong legs which help them to walk long distances in search of food. In the forest you can walk for miles together in search of food because it has very strong and strong teeth and strong legs there. Okay. And how do animals like wild animals, how do these carnivorous animals adapt themselves to eat the food there? So carnivorous animals means what? Carnivorous means animals that eat the flesh of other animals are called carnivorous animals or flesh-eating animals. For example, lions and tigers or a few examples of carnivorous. So what they do, children, these animals have very strong legs, so they can run very fast and catch their prey. So maybe you have watched in the Geography channel. So how these animals will hunt their prey, you can just observe there. They run very fast, and as a children they have strong claws so that they can catch hold their prey. And as a children they have long pointed curved front teeth and strong grinding teeth to tear and eat the flesh there. Okay. And then birds like hawks and eagles have strong beaks. Birds like hawks and eagles have strong curved beak. You can see the picture here. So they also have strong claws as a children. They have strong claws called talons, or they are called talons, to catch and tear the prey. So like this, these animals adapt themselves to catch and eat their prey in the forest. And the next point is omnivorous. So omnivorous means the animals that eat both, like plants and flesh of other animals. Examples of such animals are crow, cockroach, ants, cats and bears are some examples of omnivorous. Human beings are also omnivorous. Okay. So next is scavengers. So what are scavengers, children? Scavengers that eat the flesh of dead animals in the forest are called scavengers. So examples of scavengers are hyena and vulture. You can see in the picture here. So animals like hyena have broad and strong teeth. Okay. And then while birds like vulture have strong and curved beak. So they also have strong sense of smell and excellent eyesight. They help in clean the forest. So these animals and then birds, what they will do? They will clean the forest by eating the leftovers in the forest. Whatever the lion and tiger and other animals will hunt, and it will leave and go no children the leftover flesh of other animals. So that one it will eat. With the sense of smell, it can easily find out where this leftover food is there. So they can search and they can eat there. So that we can say that they help to keep the forest clean. Okay, these animals, the animals that eat the flesh of dead animals are called scavengers. Understood? And the next is parasites. So what are parasites? So in the previous lesson, that is parasitic plants we have learned, isn't it? In the same way, children, so the parasites that depend on the food for the animals that depend on other animals for their food are called parasites. The animals that depend on other animals for their food are called parasites. For example, leeches, lice or mosquitoes, bedbugs and tapeworm and roundworms are some examples of on which parasites depend for their food are called hosts. The animals on which parasites depend for their food are called hosts. So children, so the animals which live on the body of their host are called external parasites. What they are called? External parasites. They live on the body of their host. They live on the body of their host are called external parasites. For example, lice, leech, mosquitoes, bed bugs, they live on the body of their host. Okay, so they are called external parasites. And then also they suck the blood from their host, isn't it? So they depend on other animals for their food. So they live on the body of their host. And then what about internal parasites? So internal parasites means that lives in the body of their host, that lives inside the body of their host. For example, a roundworm lives in the intestine of the human beings. Okay, a roundworm lives in the intestine of the human beings. So how it enters the body, children? So if you are not practicing good hygiene, or suppose people can accidentally ingest roundworm eggs by preparing food or touching soil that is contaminated. Sometimes what happens, it enters the body and it enters inside the intestinal tract there. Okay, so like that they enter. And then tapeworms, whereas tapeworms live in the body of dogs and pigs also. So tapeworms are flatworms. You can see in the picture here. Tapeworms are flatworms that live in persons' digestive tract also. Not only in animals, even in human beings also. So they enter inside the body and they grow there. Okay. So not only we have to be very careful while cooking the food. You have to cook it well and then you have to eat, especially the non-veg and all. Okay. So tapeworms can get into the body when a person eats or drinks something that is infected with worms or its eggs. Okay, you have to be very careful there. So like this, these parasites. So external parasites means they live on the body of their host, and internal parasites means they live inside the body of their hosts. Okay, children. So I hope you have understood. So you can see the picture of this roundworm, tapeworm, leech, and then nose here. So some parasites that live on the body of their host, they are called external parasites, like lice, leech, mosquitoes, isn't it? You have seen mosquitoes and all. So what it will do, to suck the blood from from the animals or human beings, isn't it? So like that. And then roundworm, tapeworm and all, it lives inside the body of their host. I hope you have understood, children. In the next class, let us discuss about the adaptation for protection. So you can see the picture here. Let us discuss about that in the next class. Okay. Thank you.